Hi, this is Sister Pat. I'm coming to you live from Little Tahiti. I'm out on our greenhouse slash smoker's porch, and this is for those who are in the Witchery class. And there are a few things. First off, we've only had one actual class that met. And there were people that wanted to be there that couldn't because of various issues. So my solution is this, that I will put a presentation, for lack of a better word, on the line and give you all the links to it. And then on the particular night in question, the Wednesday night, third and fourth Wednesdays, we'll have a discussion time in a chat room. So there are a few things I kind of want to go over. We're going to have some new people joining us, and hopefully, and that way I think I just need to use this lesson to kind of paraphrase last lesson and give you some new information. Okay, the first thing I want to say is you should never take lessons from people that you don't know what they believe. Okay? So I've got this little thing that I wrote a while back for another class that kind of explains me, or this part of it. And I'll just read this to you, and you won't be held to it. This is just kind of so you can know what I'm about, if you don't already. I believe there is magic in all life, but not everyone lives a magical life. To live a magical life is it's to be aware of the magic that is in all things and to learn how to increase that magic and make it work for the higher good of all. You don't need to be a Wiccan or a neo-pagan or any of the other trendy sounding things. You can be a Christian, a Buddhist, a Muslim, a Jew, or just about anything else and still be living a magical life. You do not have to forsake your higher power to worship a goddess whose name you may not even be able to pronounce. It isn't necessary to start draping yourself in black and saying, "Blessed be." These things are the trappings, not the magic. To live a magical life, it is not required that you cast spells or walk around giving people the evil eye. To truly live a magical life, it is only required that you recognize the real magic that's all around you. The magic I speak of doesn't insist that you dance with the fairies under the moon or levitate at will, just that you recognize that there are those who can and do. Part of true magic is faith in our ability to affect the universe around us for the higher good. The key to affecting and controlling the greater universe around you is being able to affect and control the smaller universe of self. If you aren't able to affect your own life in a positive fashion, how the heck can you expect to positively affect the larger universe? That's pretty much what I believe in a nutshell. In general, there are a lot of refinements, some of which you'll get in this class and some of which won't be appropriate to give you, or having given you, you may not feel it appropriate to keep it. This class is just to give you a basis to choose from. Okay? We're all choosing our paths daily. We're working on it daily. And how do you know what is right and good and a positive thing for you, what will work for you, what is you, unless you have something to compare it with? If you've only ever known spaghetti out of a can, then how the heck are you supposed to know that, somebody's homemade spaghetti is much better than Chef Boyardee? So I'm here to give you the basis. I'm going to give you the Chef Boyardee. And you choose. It's maybe Chef Boyardee to you, but to me, it's the real deal, okay? So basically, that's what I believe in. Now, for this next portion, everybody listen up, especially those who haven't been, because the only other time we actually met, we had a couple of discussions about karma, okay? And karma is a law of cause and action. It's when you do one thing and it makes another thing happen, okay? And specifically for many of us magical people and human beings in general, mundane or not, um, karmic cycles can be a bitch. Basically, what you put out there, you get back at least threefold. At least threefold. See, everything in the universe has a vibration. A chair, a table, picture planets, your thoughts, even people, all have vibrations. And there are many ways to use these vibrations to your advantage. You can alter the vibrations of a situation or thing, and you can alter the vibrations around oneself. Like is attracted to like in both the macrocosm and the microcosm. So when you change the vibrations of, say, a room, and you change the type of energy that it puts out, then you change the type of energy that it will attract to itself. This is one of the reasons why shamans smudge an area for prayer and meditations. But be advised, anything you do in life has an effect on somebody else or something else somewhere down the line. And your goal should be to have those be positive effects. Because like is attracted to like. And if you put out there the vibration that is negative, then that's what you're going to get back, negativity. Maybe not immediately, but eventually what goes around will come around, and you'll have to pay the karmic price. Now, sometimes you are judged more harshly, karmically, for what you do not do. If you choose not to stop someone from being hurt when you could have, then you're going to bear a karmic price for that inaction. Now, there's been a lot of talk about light magic, dark magic, black magic, white magic. And I say bullshit. There is no such thing as dark magic and light magic. There's just magic. Saying that there's dark magic and it's all evil and bad, and that there's light magic and it's all good and wonderful, is like, well, magic is a tool. It's like saying that you and I both went to the hardware store and we each bought a wrench. Now, you went home and used your wrench to tighten up a pipe under the sink to fix something. I, however, went home and decided to come upside my neighbor's head with it. Bopped him in the head, and out he went. Now, did I get the bad, the evil wrench? No. It's not the tool, it's the user that controls whether something is good or not. Okay? So I'm sorry, I got off on a pet peeve of mine. I do not believe that there is such a thing as dark magic. Magic in and of itself is neither dark nor light. It is a method with which you create change, or you manifest that which you desire. Okay? It's kind of like why wouldn't you use magic in your life? It's like you're in a dark room and there's a button in the room and you want to find the button. Now, are you gonna like roam around, crawl around in the dark, patting around the floor and the wall and everything looking for that button? Or are you gonna turn on a flashlight or light a candle or a torch or, well, all right, flip the lights on so you can see what you're looking for? Of course you're going to do that. um, so that's the reason for using magic in your life. It's to give you, it's not to be used in all cases. It's to be used when other methods have been exhausted and proved ineffective. Then you go to magic, okay? Um, I'm going to get back to, I'm going to go to vibrations. And this, I was telling you that there are vibrations and that you affect them to make change. There are several ways to affect the vibrations with sound, which would be bells, chimes, words of power, songs, prayer, color, which you would use in the color of candles, materials, paints, that sort of thing, and scent, which would be incense, oils, herbal concoctions, and what have you. And people have known this for a long, long time. Look at the incense and candle burning that goes on in the oldest religions. Well, they say they're the oldest religions. The Gregorian chants, the ritualistic prayer. Some call it religious or spiritual practices. Some call this magic. And magic is something I know about. There are also planetary influences that are associated with color, okay, scent, metals, stones, all of this. There is a chart that I have online with all the planetary influences, and I will give you all that link when we meet Wednesday at 6:30 in this room to chat. So for now, I'm going to say blessings with you all, and just have a good, positive effect on everything you can between now and Wednesday. I will put the link up to the chat box, okay? So bye.